All right, what is going on, Laker fans? Appreciate you guys being here. Got. I think a kind of an entertaining topic to get into. I saw some of this stuff a little bit earlier today on the Darvin Ham, Michael Malone stuff. I'm gonna ask Laker fans basically if we got a rivalry brewing between the Lakers and the Nuggets, or we already have one, and it's only going to get better as we get into this upcoming season. So, first off, appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Thank you for taking the time to watch the episode as I always do here to kind of start things off. The channel is doing fantastic. I appreciate all the support to the channel. This is my own personal channel. So I appreciate all the support. All I'm looking for is if you guys can subscribe to the channel, it would mean a lot to me. And obviously like the episode if it's something that was entertaining to you. Okay, let's get into it here. So this is kind of funny, and I think there's a little bit of a backstory to it. There's a brewing rivalry here going between the Lakers and the Nuggets, and I think we're just getting started. And I think there's no reason why this doesn't leak into this upcoming season. So let me give a little backstory here. We all kind of know what went down during the NBA playoffs. It seemed like when the Lakers won, or when the Lakers and the Nuggets were playing each other, Michael Malone, I swear in every post-game show that I did, there wasn't many, only four because the Lakers got swept. Um, every post-game show, it was Michael Malone complaining about something with the Lakers, basically saying to the effect of, all the attention's on the Lakers and not enough attention is on the Denver Nuggets. And I'm sure as Michael Malone, whether it was strategic, trying to make his guys think that, look, nobody's respecting you, and he was using that as motivation to get his guys ready, or he just really felt like, well, does anybody want to talk about us, the Denver Nuggets, the number one seed in the Western Conference? We got a two-time MVP over here. We got a guy who's balling out in Jamal Murray. We got great role players. And it seemed like the attention was always on the Lakers. I always got confused why he was taking that so personal. It's the Los Angeles Lakers. It's one of the most popular franchises in the world. And, think about it. You got the Yankees, you got the Cowboys, you got the Lakers, you got Manchester United. There's only a few of these brands that are out there where, excuse me. By the way, somebody said a God bless you in one of my live streams earlier. I did say just save that because it will come. It has come. But the Lakers are as popular as a franchise as there is out there. And oh, by the way, it's the Los Angeles market. And oh, by the way, LeBron James is on the team. I was always just kind of surprised and shocked that Michael Malone took that so personal. It's like, of course, there's going to be a lot of tension on the Lakers. And later on, right after the Nuggets ended up beating the Miami Heat, they do their parade. Really, ultimately, I think at the end of the day, the thing that I paid attention to most was Michael Malone kept talking about the Lakers during the series, and it was, please put some attention on us. They end up winning an NBA championship. Michael Malone is basically getting introduced at the parade. And Vic Lombardi, who I believe is the Denver Nuggets. I don't know if he's a TV broadcaster, radio broadcaster. That's when he comes out and he's introducing Michael Malone. He says he came into this world as the son of a coach, but in these playoffs, he became the Lakers' daddy. Okay, that one gets played. I thought it was kind of cheesy. A couple days later, Michael Malone joins Pat McAfee, and a question is asked of whatever it is, and he kind of waits for a second. He says, guys, well, I just want to, make the announcement on your show. I'm thinking about retiring. Basically making fun of LeBron James that he was thinking about retiring after they got swept by the Denver Nuggets. So all the attention, again, shifted to the Lakers. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I think it's kind of a funny story. I think it's entertaining. I don't really have an issue with it. This is the way I kind of look at things. And this is going to get me to what Darvin Ham said recently to kind of respond to Michael Malone and everything else that's going on. This is how I look at it. If you win, kind of say whatever you want. You can run your mouth. Now, I don't know if that's the best strategy moving forward. I don't know if that would be my game plan. But if you're Michael Malone and the Denver Nuggets and you just won an NBA championship and you want to run your mouth at the teams that you just beat, all right, you can do it. The Denver Nuggets had never won an NBA championship. They had never got to an NBA Finals. So for them to win an NBA championship and for them to deliver for Denver, for the state of Colorado, hey, all credit to them. They were the number one seed in the Western Conference, but they, you can tell, felt a certain way about the Los Angeles Lakers. I didn't hear them saying too much about the Suns or saying too much. Who they get in the first round? I think the Minnesota Timberwolves. So they were certainly running their mouth. Yesterday, we got some sound that came out, and it's Darvin Ham who was making an appearance on the Uncut podcast. So that's with Mark Stein and that's with Chris Haynes. By the way, that's an awesome podcast. He's responding to, I guess, the new nickname that the Denver Nuggets coach Mike Malone has, and that's the Lakers daddy or whatever you want to call it, that dude had said. So he said, God bless his soul. This is Darvin Ham. God bless his soul. This ish ain't over. God bless his soul. So the reason why I this is entertaining to me for this reason, the most entertaining, or the specific reason why it's entertaining to me. It's because when you think of rivalries, a couple things have to happen to create a rivalry. Okay. And by the way, right now, the Lakers and the Nuggets, that's a great storyline. It really is. And I'll tell you why. Rivalry, a couple things have to happen. Number one, are you facing each other in big time situations? Are the two franchises colliding to try to win an NBA championship? Okay, well, 2020, the Lakers beat the Denver Nuggets to get to the NBA Finals, to beat the Miami Heat and win an NBA championship. In 2023, the Denver Nuggets swept the Los Angeles Lakers to get to the NBA Finals and to win an NBA championship. So right out the gate, you got two teams that have two championships in X amount of years, and both times they had to go through each other to get it. Okay, that's one stage of a rivalry. Another stage of a rivalry is both. It's not lopsided. It's not, sometimes people try to say, oh, this team and that team are rivals. No, you're not a rival if one team wins 85% of the time. They each got one. The last thing that makes a rivalry is there some chirping? Is there some talking? Are there people out there going out of their way, as in players or coaches or whatever the case is, to kind of say, yeah, we got you on that one. You got anything to say about it? You probably shouldn't have anything to say about it because we're the champions. I feel like that's what the Denver Nuggets are doing. I think we got a really, really interesting matchup between these two teams. I love the chirping. I wish there was a little bit more of chirping. Now, you don't want it to be disrespectful. You don't want it to be personal. But if it's entertainment and if it just kind of creates to the drama, I'm all in for it. I like it. I think that's what's happening right now with the Lakers. Michael Malone, Darvin Ham. You don't really hear much of the players saying anything. The two head coaches are definitely responding to one another. And I like Darvin Ham basically saying, this ain't over. I mean, that's really what he's saying at the end of the day is we're going to probably face you guys this upcoming year. And let's just not say it's over. If there's one silver lining for the Lakers, I'll say is this. Who had a better offseason, the Lakers or the Nuggets? Nuggets are the defending champions. Nuggets swept the Lakers, not taking anything away from them. But this past offseason, the Los Angeles Lakers ran circles around what the Denver Nuggets did this offseason. The only thing the Denver Nuggets did was lose two players that helped them win an NBA championship. They lost Bruce Brown. They lost Jeff Green. They lost some key pieces. The Lakers at least went out there. Now you could look at the Lakers and say, okay, they're going to get a full training camp together. They're going to get 82 games together. They got a lot of flexibility with the contracts they had. They added Gabe Vincent. I'm a big fan of the Taurean Prince signing. Maybe Max Christie is going to be a player that gets some opportunities this year. So I think the Lakers definitely had a better offseason. Maybe that equalizes things a little bit. Or maybe you still give Denver the edge, but the Lakers that fall behind. I think it's going to be a fun matchup all year long. I like the you-know-what talking that's going on between the two franchises and the two coaches. And like I said, if you win the whole thing, you could kind of say whatever you want. But then you got to back it up, which they did. And now, as we get ready for the upcoming season, I think these two franchises are going to be pretty fun to see what they do. I got one other thing that I want to get into here real quick. Injury update. So Max Christie sustained a right hip strain in Wednesday's game, listed day-to-day. So there's a good chance we're probably not going to see Max Christie anymore for the Summer League. I'm going to post a little bit later tonight. I'm going to post my interview with Max Christie that I did earlier in the week. So I'm just going to emphasize this. This was earlier in the week. So this was before the game against the Celtics. So keep that in mind. But he gives some great just insight of where he is in his career, the playoff run the Lakers had, what he's expecting for himself this upcoming year. So I'll make sure to post all that. Laker fans, NBA fans, thank you for being a part of the show. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Laker fans. Any comments on this rivalry stuff, make sure you put it down below. Appreciate it.